Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to get some collective messages for you guys. I'm going to just see what Spirit has to say. What do you need to know most right now at the time you are watching? I ask that all negative influence, entities, energies, or cross-watchers be blocked from influencing me, this message, or anybody watching that is of a good heart. So let's get into it and see what this one's about today. So far we have merge, powerful combination to achieve excellence. Followed by break obstacles. This came up in reverse. And it says nothing can block your light. So with this in reverse, there's definitely somebody that is trying to stay in your energy. I feel like this person's already in the energy for you guys. And you may actually resonate with the most recent video that I had just posted. It has to do with negative relationships and kind of like a large group of people that are leaving toxicity right now. Whether friends, family, romantic, any of that stuff. And with the cradle, this is about looking for that new start. It says butterfly-shaped star cradle nebula because this is a galactic deck. And this card just flew out. It says abnormal, pay attention to the unusual in life. So as I'm pulling these cards, I just saw a fox. Somebody here may be connected to the fox spirit. Let me go ahead and get a little bit more about that. Spirit, who's connected to the fox spirit? Why is this coming up? Action. Just do it if you think of it. And this came up in reverse. Okay, so to me with this fox spirit coming up here, I do believe that there is somebody that is trying to outfox you or has already outfoxed you. I feel like this person has actually made an effort to change your thought process and change your actions about something. Let's see, what do you want me to pull on now, please? I'm also seeing a home or a home-related renovation. This could be somebody like buying a home at this time. There's some kind of conflict about a residence here. And there's also a disagreement about your responsibility or this other person's sense of responsibility within this. I have responsibility coming up with the meerkat. So you may usually be the person in your friend group, family, or kind of like relationship that's always like on the lookout. Like you're watching for what's going to happen next and kind of ready to warn everybody. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to step back from this specific situation and stop trying to like warn everybody about what's going to happen, because there's somebody that is not being loyal to you behind your back, or actually kind of right in your face for some of you. I feel like this person has been playing in your face for a while. This is coming up with the red-crowned crane. So there's a lot of emotions about this person. This is somebody you're definitely close to. And it's somebody that you've been through a lot of cycles with the hair. So this is more of a long-term situation for you guys. This isn't a new person. This is somebody that you've known for a while. Please tell me more about this person that is not being loyal, Spirit. And I'm seeing Archangel Michael here, so you guys may want to connect with Archangel Michael, or you may already be asking him for protection. But I feel like there's protection needed from this person's energy. I don't feel like they are physically a threat or anything. And obviously, do what you need to do to keep yourself safe. I'm not any kind of like professional responder or anything like that, and you can see all of the resources below if you need those. But this person is doing something that's emotionally or psychologically damaging for you guys. You may have screenshots, or this person may have screenshots on their phone. It says getting evidence, proof, or facts. There's groupie in reverse. So for somebody here, this isn't for everybody. Someone might be a musician and not being loyal when they're traveling or something like this. Yeah, I have always partying. This came up in reverse. So this person might be acting up because they used to go somewhere and connect with other people. If this is somebody that's romantically connected to you, yeah, I have travel coming right up after that. So for a lot of you, this is going to be a romantic connection. Please tell me more. Yeah, Archangel Michael is really strong with this group. Okay. I have stalker and fake accounts coming up here. It says fake social media accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Stalking, watching, or obsessed. I feel like this is an online situation for this group. Wolf in sheep's clothing. And running. So I'm being drawn to the stalker and fake accounts card. I feel like there's somebody that this person used to travel to meet up with that has been either looking at you or looking at your person, or this person that we're talking about here that hasn't been loyal, through fake accounts. Like, this person may have run away from them. Somebody left the situation, or there's some kind of unclear relationship here. I have a lot coming out here. Yeah, this person took a lot of time from your relationship. It says thief, robbed, loss, theft. And this person is looking to dust it off with the person in question here. So there's some just kind of trifling energy. I don't know. But just, I would leave this person if you're in a relationship with them. I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of reader that's just going to be like, this is your soulmate. I don't think soulmates act like this. I think that if somebody is disrespecting you and has been to this degree, this is not a good or safe person for you, regardless of how you knew each other in past lives. I'm just going to say it. Yeah, there's something here about this person may have wanted to move in with the other person here. They may have a bad reputation. Yeah, there's just a lot of kind of negativity. I don't want to get into all that. Is there anything important that we need to know here, Spirit? This one literally just flew out. Yeah, they want to talk about, like, your guides are coming through here, and Archangel Michael's coming through here to talk about this person looking you up. So they would like to have permission to block you from this nasty energy. Because as this person's kind of like looking into your life, I feel like they are very jealous or envious of you and your relationship, even though I feel like this relationship isn't necessarily like good for you. But your connection with this person, especially if you live together or you're married, has a draw to them, okay? Like, they really want that and they're envious of it. So your guides and angels are just reminding you that you have to give them permission to intervene for you. So if you're not somebody that consistently reaches out and says to your guides, like, hey, I would love it if you would come through right now. You have my permission to come into my life and protect me and surround me in my house and my space with good energy. Please remember to do that, because that's going to help your guides and angels make changes for you. So if things have been stuck for a while, or you felt like you were in your own head, that could be why. I feel like there has been kind of a radio silence. Yeah, same shit, different day. Just came out of the deck. This is definitely an energy here that Spirit just wants you to know about so that you can be blocked from it. So that you can move forward, because I think that this person's evil eye is keeping you pretty stuck. Yeah, their bad karma is kind of like, it's just kind of a negative energy that's around them, a really dense heaviness, because they're a happiness hater, literally bottom of the deck. And that kind of energy can keep you really stuck. If you've been having car problems, you may want to go out and clear your car, pray over your car, clear it with crystals if you're into that, whatever your tradition is. Ask, the higher power that you work with. It doesn't have to be Archangel Michael. I just feel an energy like that here. It may also be Shiva, because I kind of read them as like similar energies in a way. But whatever your tradition is, pray over your car if you've been having issues with it. if you don't have a car and you kind of lost it, you know, pray over almost like a vision board. They're showing me like picking out photos of things that you need and praying over it, or asking a higher power to come in and clear you. I'm gonna switch decks here. Anything else, please, Spirit? Yeah, this message is just about getting you unstuck. We don't want that kind of negative fox energy coming in for you guys. We don't want you to feel stuck in the desert. I'm hearing like 40 days, 40 nights. So this might be a period where you've felt very isolated. And with this hand here, I feel like you have reached out to people and have maybe, again, I'm hearing like radio silence. Like people just really haven't been hearing you or like responding to you properly. For a lot of you, you might, again, be praying a lot, or you might be seeing, you know, your home as your temple more than you did before, and taking extra good care of your home or extra good care of your body, which is all good stuff. But this is just a reminder to pay attention to where your energy, excuse me. I feel like somebody doesn't want me to talk about this part. I'm gonna get a little drinky drink. I feel like there's somebody that doesn't want you to clear your energy because they've been kind of like, it's weird. I feel like this person is a hater, and they get really pissed off whenever they see how happy you are if you post on social media, or just kind of think about it even, or run into you. There's like some way that this person is seeing something about your life that's very positive. And even though they hate on it, they don't really have much of a sense of purpose without that. Because you're like their sense of inspiration in a really twisted, strange way. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, guys, sorry, I had to clear my throat. I feel like something just did not want me to talk there. Some of you might have even had bronchitis or kind of repeated throat-related stuff, because I have the blue coming up in this card too. There's things they don't want you to talk about that you've seen. You know, there's just people around you that don't want you to be in your power, which is unfortunate. They want you to kind of be stuck in this box, or like, you know, going in circles. But I have you coming up as the healer here. You may want to connect with the energy of the dragons if that's something that you connect with a lot. The dragon is connected to a lot of different traditions, okay? But you could also connect to the energy of snake, because snake is actually a very powerful healing energy. And it's also the energy of the divine feminine. I have the king coming up here. Tell me more about the king, please. The nectar. I feel like there's a male deity, or like a more masculine type of energy presence that you have been connected with a lot, and they've been grounding you, helping you out, helping you reconnect with your animal spirits and your heart center. But because you've been connecting so much with this kind of like masculine energy, you haven't been as much in your feminine either. And I don't love separating them into masculine and feminine, but what I mean by that is you might have been more focused on the physical in your life and the day-to-day stuff, and not as focused on the emotional part and checking in with yourself and being able to let things flow, and not constantly trying to plan ahead or check in on things and micromanage. And that's a difficult energy to get into whenever you have been feeling stuck like this with this spider web. So just remember to call on your spirits, your protectors, your sense of whatever the higher power is that you work with, and ask them to intervene on your behalf, because it's like they're just waiting for you. They're not allowed to kind of intervene without your permission, and they want to assist you. So if you need strength right now, which I kind of feel this group does, in order to make these changes and get away from these people and make decisions that are focused on you as your first priority instead of this this person that was traveling a lot and kind of going behind your back. Do that, you know, that's very important. I feel like this is a good place to stop. So if you would like a personal reading, you can book through my website at elderbeingsintuition.com. I'm also available, I have a Patreon with over 80 videos, and it's only $18 a month. Those are more specific than these readings are, but not as specific as a personal reading. I also do pet communication, animal readings. So I also have some other things you can check out in my links, and I'm sending you guys lots of love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.